What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another morning here, and I do apologize again about the fast three. Just had a couple things in the morning to run off to. The kids. We're just a lot busy things going on with the kids. Just didn't have time this morning. But if you guys saw the earlier intro, I just wanted to kind of say thank you again for all your guys's time and patience, and of course as well tuning into the channel. And of course, it's I've been having a pretty fun time with everything here with regards to the YouTubing. So yeah, no, we just smashed over 1,000 subs since I've been back. Actually, since I've been back into the YouTube stream. So I was pretty telling my wife last night. I was saying to her, I was like, I only need like 6 more subs. I'll get over 1,000 again. And yeah, she was pretty excited for me. But yeah, for sure, it's one of those things that take every little victory and really just tells me that there is a lot of value in what I'm doing here. And my intention was never to go out and like get 100 subscribers, get 1,000. Actually, it's kind of funny. I know you guys. In case you guys, just a little background. I know some of you guys might think I'm Rage, or maybe there's a big conspiracy thing between me and Rage, and it's pretty funny. We actually we almost talk every single week about this whole thing, and we laugh about it. But no, how this whole thing started was if you guys watch any of Rage's videos, you guys will know that he's kind of a visionary. He has things that he does that he's always outside of the box, and I don't, I obviously I don't know if he gets all the credit for it, but like the Marvel Horde Force and all this other stuff with regards to the game, like he saw this stuff 1,000 miles before it even happened, and he was like telling me about it. I remember when we first started playing, he was like, "Hey, you can do what you're gonna do with your game, but I'm gonna horde and I'm gonna play Marvel Horde Force." And I think, I don't know, now it's become such a phenomenon, right? People coin it as like I said, I don't know if he gets the credit, but he started a phenomenon. And so actually this comes back to why you guys are seeing this on my screen here. So this is way back around kind of the end of December, where we had all this negativity with surrounding the game, and there was just a lot of negativity surrounding Marvel Strike Force, kind of leading up to Blue Marvel, and of course with Blue Marvel and how his event was released and it was ending as well. And that's when he had asked me again. He said, "Hey, Az, like, bro, I can almost guarantee you, man, like, there's gonna probably be one or two, envoys quitting because there's so much negativity surrounding the game." And at the time, I was still playing the game, but the only thing I was doing was watching YouTube, and I knew there was negative sentiments around it. So he kind of pushed me back into the game content creating side of things. He said, "Hey, like, your old stuff. You did your Dark Dimension videos. You did your way back in the day, the Morgan Le Fay and the Red Hulk Scourges and all that other stuff, right?" But this is where he was basically saying to me, "Hey, I think there's a space right now for you, and I think you should get back into the game for the content creation side, because he we're obviously we're relatives, so he knows what's going on with my life, and he knew at the time that things were kind of cooling off a little bit, and that's why he kind of said, "Hey, I see that there's maybe a path forward for your videos." And again, I don't know if some people like it, some people don't, but I did experiment, and I threw a couple of early videos, early feelers, just to kind of see how it go. And some of you guys might remember some of these earlier videos. So there was obviously these Thunder Strike raids that I had initially done way back in kind of the end of January, and then I kind of went from there, right? Then I had told him, I said, "Hey, like I after I did a couple videos, I was telling him, I was like, yo, there's not really anything to do in the game on my main account, because if you are an end game player, you're gonna realize there's nothing really much going on right now other than some of the anniversary events going on in the week." But and then that's when I decided, hey, I'm gonna make a new account because we do have a new year starting. So I decided, hey, let's make a new account and we will go from there. So that's kind of what I did. I started doing some beginner videos, and then of course when Battle World came out, I said, okay, yeah, I guess I'll do some gameplay stuff for that, and yeah, and then the rest is kind of history. As you guys kind of know, we just kind of did everything. I mean, yeah, it's been pretty fun doing it, and I do got to tell you guys, like, the engagement side of things, like, yeah, it's really, really fun. I've missed creating content, and it's nice when people do get value out of it. End of the day, I don't, if you guys have watched any of my videos, I don't tell you guys to like or subscribe. That's not really my sort of thing. I feel like, lots of content creators say, hey, like, subscribe. I kind of get it. They're trying to promote their content. I actually, I respect that. I respect that. They're trying to make, some of these guys actually do this for a full-time job. So I definitely, for sure, understand why they do it. But for me, no, you don't have to like, you don't have to comment, and you do not have to subscribe. That was never my intention on this channel. So yeah, so you guys can pop in when you want, or you guys can, just, if there's something, you guys swing back to when there's a video, or you may need some help on something, yeah, just, look me up, look Rage up. Lots of great envoys, lots of great content creators. You don't need to subscribe, you don't need to like my videos. I don't actually really care about that. The only thing I really care about, and as morbid as that sounds, is if there's a video that I made and it helps at least one person out, then I think I'm good with that. I'm good with that. My wife has always said that, like, obviously we're a little bit, we're maybe I'm just getting too into it. Okay, I'll just stop it there in case she's watching this and she gives me crap for it. But yeah, she always says I'm way too selfless, and yeah, it's a drawback. Like, if you get, I don't know, she might get mad at me for saying that. Anyway, so long story short, yeah, if there's value in my videos and you guys are able to get something out of it, end of the day, I'm happy with that. That's all I really need from you guys. If you guys have comments and you guys want to chime in on that, that's also great. I love reading all the comments, whether it's good or bad. And yes, there's a few of the bad ones that I have to field out, and you get notifications on YouTube about it being offensive and whatnot. So I have to remove those, right? But the positive comments and any questions and any other that stuff's great. That stuff's great. Keep it coming. And if you don't want to comment, you don't need to. There's no pressure here. Like I already said, my intention was never to go out and make $1 million or make 1 million subscribers. I really enjoy making content for the sake of the fun of it. And yeah, I actually, yeah, that if you guys have seen, there's some days where I pump out 10 videos, or there's some days I pump out like 1 video. And usually it's more just for updates, right? If there's like a promo code, or if there's like, I don't know, if there's some weird promo deal, like yesterday with the whole strike pass thing. I didn't wake up in the morning and said to myself, oh, I'm gonna make a quick video on the strike pass, right? But when I saw how crazy it was, I was like, holy smokes, okay, I gotta make a video on this just to kind of let everybody know. But otherwise, guys, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter end of the day here, if we get 1 million views or if we get 5 views. I'm cool with that. And actually, on that note, on the notes, on the view side of things, I will say that there's a lot of great content creators, lots of guys that I watch, and they're such great guys. Whether you know them through Discord or through the other channels, and again, Valley, Mobile, like those guys, they have enough attention already, so I'm not gonna talk about those guys, but those guys are awesome. Yeah, those guys are awesome. Always appreciate the advance copies of the blog. Thank you, boys. But yeah. There's the other guys, right? The other small time guys, like some of my favorites actually, like Big Positive Geek, Gideon. I guess if you guys, if you guys think Rage is me, I guess, yeah, it's also, yeah, go stop by on my other channel, Rage. You can stop by that channel too if you want. You don't need to subscribe to him though, cause he's a bum. Okay, he's a bum. Okay, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, lots of great channels. J-Ro, Lancelot, Nihilus. All great channels, guys. There's always great channels to look around, and yeah, again, I apologize if I don't promote your channel here. Just, I know, with Marvel Strike Force, the game hasn't always been in the best state, and it's the community members that have really kind of kept me playing this game. And actually, one of the reasons why I even wanted to make videos in the first place was to basically help the community, right? Because I did notice, even during the where I'm at in my main account, I did notice there was a bit of a gap between new players and mid-game players, and of course I was trying to fill that niche, right? I was trying to help people out because yeah, there was a lot of questions like, hey, how do you unlock this guy? How do you get Old Man Logan? How do you do the Quasar trials? There was nothing on it because as I was making my new account, of course, you're thinking like, hey, when the heck do I start getting those characters unlocked? And of course as well, yeah, we just didn't have the time. Or like I looked on YouTube and there was nothing on it, and of course I was thinking to myself like, okay, let's check Reddit. And Discord and Reddit has like some info, but it does lack quite a bit of the sometimes people are visual learners, right? And sometimes you want to see the video, right, versus like trying to perfectly do it by description per YouTube or Discord and whatnot, right? But anyways, yeah, so apologies here. I'm getting a little bit long-winded, as you guys know. If you guys watch any of my videos, sometimes I kind of just go into a rant, and it just goes on and on and on and on. So let me apologize there here. But again, guys, yeah, again, I never had any idea that I would get 1,000 subscribers in a few months. So I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I'm overjoyed here. The fact that people are actually, they're tuning in and they are enjoying what I'm trying to do here with the channel. And again, end of the day, it's not about views, it's not about subs, it's not about it's not even about the money side, right? If I help at least one person out, and there's one person looking for a little bit of assistance, like whether it was Thunderstrike raids, whether it's just like it was something basic, like just like I don't know, any of the events, right? Like the chat events and whatever else, right? But yeah, I'm just so happy it helps people out, and it really makes my day. And when people message me and say, hey, like, thanks Az, like this really worked and totally totally saved my ass or something like that, I'm just like, oh man, I'm so glad this helped somebody out. So anyways, yeah, I just, yeah, like I said already, I'm overjoyed that it does help people out. And yeah, I hope that yeah, like I said, that you guys are able to get some value out of this channel. Like I said, there's no pressure. I don't like pressuring people to do things that they don't want to do. But yeah, of course, my guides are always, they're always just, a starting point, right? Use the information at your fingertips, and hopefully it helps you guys out to make a, a decision on your side. Whether it's like, okay, Az did it with a level 85 Quasar, so maybe I can do it with my level 90 Quasar. So that was my intention all along. And of course as well, now my baby account's like getting pretty beefy now, so now I'm starting to figure out like, crap, now I might need to make another account. So I don't know, we'll see what happens here. Anyways, last thing I want to leave you guys with here is just a little bit of a community shout out. Again, apologies here, I'm not going to be able to see every single person because yeah, how YouTube does its thing is it just kind of does the most recent ones or active ones, and it's very, very random sometimes, I notice as well, or whoever's commenting. But I did want to kind of give a shout out to everybody that has commented, because yeah, I've gotten a few comments from quite a few people. Paul, you're at the top of my list, brother. Thank you again for all your screenshots and your recommendations all the time on Discord. And no, you are never annoying me on Discord. Never feel like you are annoying me. You're always awesome to talk to. Yeah, Melise, Matthew, my boy, you got to get that Fantastic Four up, man. I guess maybe at this point you don't really care anymore, but yeah, just bugging you as always, yeah, JC, Emmanuel, always appreciate your comments, brother. You're always very warm and friendly. Merrick, my guy, my other counterpart to the Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I have the Egyptian God cards over my wall here, actually, on my desk. It's pretty funny. Maybe I'll send you a picture. It's pretty cool. Yeah, anyways, anytime I see you commenting, I always get a little giggle because yeah, like I said, I can see the Egyptian God cards over my desk here. So that kind of shows you what kind of dorks we are, because we are from the Yu-Gi-Oh prime time era of yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah, Rage, my other counterpart, brother, whether you are me or whether you are somebody else, man, hey, appreciate you. Please, if you guys are subscribed to Rage, yeah, just feel free to hit that notification button and turn the subscribership off, because yeah, we don't care about any of the subs part, just fly by when you can. Alejandro, yes, always great to talk to you, brother, always the best. Yeah, Magic, always appreciate the comments. Jeff, good luck with school, my guy, stay in school, all that good stuff. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of you guys here. I do apologize. I don't know if I'll be able to go through every single name, but yeah, there's, like I said, it's all random. And again, just you know, a shout out to everybody. Silencio, Maestro, Bimeda, or Bimeda, I don't know that. Bernard, Ryan, Typo, Reggie, Reels, Murillo, Devin, yeah, Moiso, Atlan, Brazil, Larson, buddy, you got to get on to the raids, man. You always forget to do the raids. Just kidding, man. Just kidding. Keep up what you're doing. There's Wolfman, Marsh, Tiago, Jesse, Transformer, another Matthew. Okay, I guess it's a common name here. Maro, Jesse, another Jesse, Fire Drake, Mooing, Otis. Yeah, again, these lists kind of just pop up from time to time on my community spotlight. But yeah, it's just big warm shout out to all you guys. Thank you for all the comments as always. Keeps my day interesting and keeps me engaged as well here. So really appreciate it, guys. Otherwise, guys, that's all I got for this time. A little bit of a different video from my side of things, but I just want to say again, really appreciate everything. Did not expect the channel to, you know, get rejuvenated the way it did. And again, I for those of you guys that don't know, I did have to take a step away from the YouTube side of things and from the game, and that's the reason why we kind of came to a halt here, and hence the gap. But otherwise, yeah, since being back, it's been pretty funny because, yeah, like, people obviously realize, like, hey, is this Rage's other channel? Why does he have another channel? Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, we'll leave the mystery to you guys and let you guys figure out this conspiracy, or if it's not a conspiracy. Otherwise, guys, I want to say thank you again for your time as always. It's always my pleasure, and yeah, look forward to a few videos today. I do feel like it's going to be a pretty jam-packed day tomorrow, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some of the videos with regarding the best buddies and some of the other stuff today, just to get that out of the way here, because yeah, it's going to be jam-packed with Dark Dimension 9, with the best buddies, with the Thunderstrike Saga. So get some R&R and get some rest today, because it's going to be jam-packed tomorrow. Okay, guys, thank you for watching as always. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.